Hey guys, welcome back to FTL. My name is SeiferKatt, and today we're going to play the Mantis, but we're going to play the Type B. It's called the Basilisk. No, it's called the Broodlord, because it's a Mantis ship. So you have to unlock this one, of course. First you have to unlock the Mantis ship, then you have to unlock the extra parts of it. So what makes this ship great? Well, quite a few things. But we're not going to talk about the things that make it great. Let's go back to that. It starts with 2 shields, and it starts with teleporters. But not just any teleporters, it starts with 4 spaces. Also, it starts with boarding drones. Not the most useful thing, but look, it starts with them. I mean, it's good to start off with, I'd imagine. So, a lot of these fights are going to be crew engagements that just kill their crew. You're going to see this in most fights. Maybe even 95%. But, you know what? I'm not working out the percentages. Maybe when all's said and done, you can. But the ship does have some flaws. Oh yes. It's not just an amazing ship with amazing boarding potentials. No, it has flaws. Namely, the number of guns it has on it. You may see the number of guns it has on it is 0. It's got no weapons. Also, it's got no engines. And as we saw from the bear keg, yes, having no engines kind of sucks. But at least it starts with, well, at least it starts with 2 crew. But at the moment, when I have no crew, since I only have 2 Mantis, I just abandon the ship at every possibility. Now, first problem this ship has. It's got no guns. It can't teleport in, and boarding drones also can't get in. This fight is unwinnable. I'm not being negative. This fight is actually unwinnable. I can't cause any damage to get through the Zoltan super shield. So you have to run. And you're going to get a few of these fights at the start of the game with this ship that you just have to run from them. And it sucks, and you're disappointed because you need that early scrap. But super shields prevent teleporting. So they can't hurt me, I can't hurt them. Just how the fight goes. It's like Russia and America during the 1970s. Neither of them can hurt each other. Because all they've got is words. They don't have nuclear weapons back then. All they had was bad words to each other. Yes, I'm aware of the Cold War. And now we have another problem. It's a drone ship. Well, not a drone ship. It's a auto scout game. Now the auto scout, of course, it has the no air on it. Because it's got no air, I can't stop it. And now my boarding drone's been hit. And now my boarding drone's been destroyed. Now we need to escape, but the engines are down. Mantis can't repair shit. This is a problem with this ship. It's quite a significant problem with this ship. That Mantis cannot repair. Engines are back online now. And this is also what's called a very, very bad start. And also what is called a very, very quick ending. Because try as I might... Oh, we're going to suffocate. Great. I don't think I'm going to make it out of here alive. In fact, you're not going to make it out of this one alive. There's no way. There's just too much going wrong. I mean, shields down. They've got 2 lots of weapons, a beam laser. Oxygen's 35%. And FTL drive isn't even is only just half powered with engines and helm down. So that's the problem the ship can run into at the start of the game. It's kind of got a strong start as long as it isn't fighting against Zoltan super shields and auto scouts, because it just simply needs guns. And that's how this Mantis ship fails. The Basilisk, the Broodlord, this is how it fails. Alright, so now we know the problems with the ship. Let's do this, but for realsies. Oh yes, we're bringing in the rule of realsies. And what do we start when we start playing for realsies? A sun. But Mantis, they care not for suns. They are Mantis. That was me trying to be a Zerg. You know, the whole ki. So the Mantis will reign supreme on the slug interceptor. That's me trying to be a Mantis. I'm not sure if it's good, but I may continue talking like this for the entire game. Maybe I won't, as this is going to kill my throat after about 3 seconds longer. So I'm stopping that now. Also, it sounds ridiculous, I know. I'm just sitting here in my room amusing myself with silly voices. And as anyone who knows me, that's pretty much my life. Anyways. So we're going to get away from this. First fight, it went alright, I guess. We've got no oxygen on the ship. We're just going to wait a little bit, see if we can get the oxygen come back online. Alright, oxygen's back. Gonna see if we can get powered up a little bit more. No, we're out. Just sit there just for a while, just to get the oxygen up. Get any repairs done. So let's repair the guns, because we can repair the guns. Now we do have a hull laser too, but frankly, it's not going to help us all that much right now. But we've got it. So maybe that's the main thing. And because we've upgraded Helm, we have a evade chance of 1%. I'm being quiet so you can let that sink in. Oh no, 2%. Yes, so if they fire, say, 100 shots at me, 2 won't hit. Statistically, of course. Need I say that helps no one? But I will buy a human. A human will board our ship and will pilot it while we are killing foes of the Queen. Yeah, I said I was going to stop doing that. I don't make any promises though. No, the human will join us! Oh, yes. Okay, the reason why the human joins them on this time is because they actually can't hurt me. So, you know, might as well get some fun. It's a Mantis ship. Everyone must board. Alright, and breach missiles. And hull repair. Great. Another victory for the Queen. I figure in this case, the Queen is actually the ship. I'm sure that's actually not canonical, but I always like the living ship idea. You know, the idea where the ship is also part of the bugs. What does that? I was about to say everything, but actually everything's probably a good answer. I know they do that in Warhammer, I know they've done that in so much other sci-fi. Yeah. Living ships. Creepy as hell. Oh, it's a blue one! Oh, I love this one. So they're like, oh, there's giant spiders, what do we do? And you're like, shoot a boarding drone through them. You just punch a huge hole in them. So they're like, oh, thanks, you got rid of the spiders, now all we have is a hull breach. And you just do the whole, you're welcome, citizen! Or I guess you're bugs, so, you're welcome, puny human slaves. I am going to stop doing that. That will be the last time I do that. Okay, so the human slaves have entered the ship, and meanwhile human slaves are going to fight human slaves. It's pretty much how they work combat pits in the Mantis worlds. You know, you make them fight their own kind, so it's a fair fight, because if they're fighting against Mantis, Mantis are superior. You know, it's not fair. Oh, the human escaped, and just runs into the Mantis warriors. But we get a new crew member. We get a Rockman. Oh yes, we've got a crew of 4 now. We have a proper boarding party now. That's pretty exciting. I am really struggling not to do that voice again. Hey, leave in the comments if you want to hear that voice again. I'm not doing the whole episode in that voice. No, God, no. That would be bad. But, you know. I figure it's actually more annoying than funny. That tends to be the situation with a lot of whenever I do voices. But, hey, if people find it funny, maybe I'll keep doing it. I don't want to piss anyone off. I mean, yeah. Pissing people off is not my primary goal in life. Despite what? They're shooting oxygen! You bastards. And helm is damaged as well. Yeah, Bugman, go help. Bugman is terrible at fixing. Alright, so thankfully we've got enough shields to survive the asteroid onslaught. So we'll just chill out. There's no hurry to leave, we might as well just fix oxygen up. And the oxygen was fairly low, so yeah. Let's go towards the exit. Let's get out of Sector 1. This has been a successful sector. Wow, that's not helping anyone. No, we're not going to fight that. There is no way we could win if we fought that. So they can just do whatever they want. I don't care. I care a little bit. But you, on the other hand, are a rock scout. Now you, my good sir, are not going anywhere. Another problem with boarding parties, and you've probably seen this if you've seen other videos, but the healing bays tend to ruin your boarding parties. Oh, and another prisoner. Another human for the cause! Humans are weak. We don't need humans. They are weak and pathetic and not Mantis at all. Oh, for some reason that just reminds me of Jonathan Colton's song about the lobsters. I wonder what that song's called. It's probably just called Very Brown Lobster. I don't know if it's a good song, but it gets in my head sometimes. Thankfully I can't remember the words, so I'm not going to sing it. Aren't you lucky? Alright, Slaver ship. We board with 4. We take the guns out 1 level before they even arrive. Okay, so this fight goes a little long, if I remember rightly. Just because the healing bay is actually good, and I can't really damage the healing bay at this stage. So we back up. Oh no, we don't. We destroy shields. Basically, we're just breaking their ship while they heal. Which, to be honest, what Mantis warrior would not do such a thing? I mean, I've known a few Mantis warriors back in my days of the academy, and I've known them to break ships. So now the boarding drone should lure their crew. Yep, here they come. And then if done right... Oh no, they don't want to fight. So what we really need to do is we need to take down medical. Now they offer to surrender, but no, we're not surrendering. I mean, admittedly, they're the ones who want to surrender, not us, but no, I don't care. Semantics. I care not for them. Okay, so... do they only have one Rockman left? Oh no, there's two in that room, and Shield's room, okay. But yeah, there they go. And we want another Mantis, because the Queen demands another Mantis. Yes. The Queen demands it. If you guys hadn't noticed this, I'm terrible at keeping that promise. I tend to have a problem where if I find a voice I like making, I will keep making it. And me watching, just getting into Doctor Who, the Daleks are a big problem for that same reason. Daleks have the best voice ever, and I just like talking like them, or pretending I am a Dalek. Not everyone appreciates it, for obvious reasons. Yeah, we're going to keep the breach missiles for now. They could be useful. And we're going to go attack weapons as well. That's a good thing about a full boarding party, like launching into a ship. You can take out two systems at once. Well, in theory, they did still fire their missile. Which penetrated shields, but it did not penetrate the hull. Which is important. Ah, another crew member. Another Rockman. Now we're getting a good party. 3 Mantis, 1 Rockman. Then we've got on board the ship 2 humans, weak and pathetic, and 1 Rockman. He's made of rock. He's not weak and pathetic. He's a valuable member of the team. Humans, however, weak and pathetic. Don't forget that. So already I'm pretty happy with this ship. One thing this ship needs, probably first, is a good base of crew. Now this is not a fight I'd want to be in. I'm going to try to retreat out of this. But, you know, just stand there and just wait for the inevitable end. But the Mantis need to go for a run. So, you know, got to keep the Mantis warriors in shape. So they go on a run around the ship. And then we go repair doors. Because doors is broken. It's all fun and games until someone wipes out doors. That's what my mother always used to say. It's all fun and games until someone destroys a door subsystem on your spaceship. And my mother, yep, she knew what she was talking about. She'd seen spaceships lose their door systems before. So we're going to sell the breach missiles and go for a level 1 attack drone. Because level 1 attack drones are good. And we're going to swap out the boarding drone for the anti-ship drone. Not attack drone, what am I thinking? It's anti-ship. Because I'm going to probably get a few people asking about this, so I'm going to answer it now. I'm swapping out the boarding drone simply because people are never happy with my solution. It's the only right one. The boarding drone, I don't need 5 invaders on a ship. 4 is more than enough. Like, 95% of the time. So, you know, the only time where you might need 5 is perhaps the final fight. That'd be an idea. Okay, so this time I can actually beat these guys. Turn on the anti-ship. Pew-pew them up. And the second that the Zoltan shield fails, we board. And first, this missile probably hit us. No, it didn't. Yeah, 1 in 4 chance of missing. Go us. That one didn't miss. But it didn't hit anything vital, just medical. So we go to take out medical because medical is gonna be a dick about this, and we've got a hole in oxygen. Well, that could affect the whole ship. You see what I did there? It's a hot, yeah. Yeah, you saw it. It was clever. No, it wasn't actually. And now we have another Mantis. We have a full complement of Mantis, my queen. Now the Mantis will rule! Well, I don't know what happened with my voice that last bit. But the Mantis will rule. And this is an important feature of the Mantis. They rule. I'm not saying this in the, like, 80s term of ruling. Which, you know, if you rule, you're good. Was that just a New Zealand thing? Or did everyone say that? I don't know, I just realised. Like, I knew when I was, like, a kid, if something ruled, it was classed as being a good thing. But I don't know if that was, like, a world term, or if we got that from America, or from England, or from Australia, or if we just said it on our own. We may have just said it on our own. It is a dumb thing to say. Oh, New Zealand. We have odd phrases in the 80s. Everyone had odd phrases in the 80s. What am I talking about? We can't even buy any more crew anymore. I'm debating whether I should get rid of the boarding drone here. Get the extra scrap. I'm not really going to be using him. Hold on to him for now. Mercenary ship? Yep, sure. You know what? Let's do the mercenary ship next session. Because right now, I'm closing out. Feel free to email me or tweet me. And I will see you guys for part 2 of The Broodlord Eats the World. Or the universe. The Broodlord Eats the Universe, a better title. Catch you guys later.